Prerequisite for lefse making: Christmas music and coffee.
Or wine.
Or wine, depending on how things are going. Okay, the griddle is warming, is at 500 degrees, as hot as it can go. Most of the potatoes is in the fridge. I just take out a few at a time. And this is a pastry cloth over a board, well floured, and I put down fresh flour every time I do it. And get my rolling pin with a rolling pin sock and get extra flour on that, and then sprinkle a little more. And take your potato mixture and work in the flour that's in there already. And make it into a nice patty. Sometimes they turn out round, sometimes not so much. And then you start rolling it out real thin. And I roll it out part way and flip it over. And then, I don't know why I just do that. And keep rolling it out. And you can almost start to see the lines of the pastry cloth through it. But you get it as thin as you can. Thinner is better. Sometimes if you have a lump in your potatoes, which there isn't there, but you can, take it out before you fry it. Here's your stick. There's a rounded edge and there's a flat edge. Take a flat edge down, slide it underneath, in the middle, lift it up, and just roll it out on the griddle. Now I've got Grandma's spatula here that I use in case the things get flipped over wrong or whatever, but this is fine. And then it's got to cook. And once it's cooked on one side, you flip it over with the stick again, cook it on the other one, and take it off with the stick and put it in a pile under towels, maybe about 8-10 in a stack, and keeps it warm. And then I'll put another stack on this end later on. And that's it. This is what my potato stuff looks like. And I just take out 4 or 5 balls at a time and then leave the rest in the fridge so it stays cold.
Well, show a ball here.
About that size is what I use to get that big a lefse. And I don't start rolling the next one while that one's there, because it's going to sit on here, and if it sits here waiting too long, it's going to start to stick. So don't roll your next one till that griddle is free. You can flour it up and get that ready. But this is the board underneath, and it's this sock that goes over the top of it.
I think on Amazon you can buy the whole kit, the board, the roller, the socks, and the griddle and everything. I think it runs about $150, $160.
I don't know, I just bought a pack of new socks because mine were getting icky. So then I'm going to flip it, again flat side down. And roll it over and let it cook again. Once it's cooked and you get it off the griddle, then I take a cloth and wipe all the excess flour off the griddle so it don't burn on there for your next one. Probably can be a little browner than that one even, because this is what they look like. And then you can store them in some Ziploc bags, you know, 4 or 5 in a bag, 5, 6. You can freeze them. I have this Tupperware thing here, and I'll put 4 or 5 of them in, and then put a layer of wax paper, and put 4 or 5 more in, a layer of wax paper, and then I freeze them in this. Good luck. One thing too, if you get potatoes stuck on here or on here, scrape them off with a knife really down, get everything off. Otherwise, you're going to have a mess. It's going to keep sticking and it's going to be a mess. Scrape it way off and then flour it really good to get rid of it.